Hello dear students, and today we will have our third lecture about electricity and magnetism. As you can remember, last time we discussed with you our semiconductors, and I hope that you didn't have any problems with understanding this really simple lecture. Let's talk about semiconductors. First of all, you should remember what is electricity. Yeah, exactly. This is a collection of flow of electrons in the form of an electric charge, and this is exactly the example of our electricity. And also from our right side you also can see the example of electricity. Guys, what is static electricity? Of course, this is happens when two objects rub against each other. Electrons transfer and build up on an object, causing it to have a different charge from its surroundings. Like the shoes rubbing against the carpet, electrons are transferred from the carpet to the shoes. Exactly from the left side in picture E, we have an example before rubbing, and in our second picture from the right side, picture B, after rubbing. Now guys, let's continue our discussion. An electrons collect on an object, it becomes negatively charged. As electrons leave an object, it attains a positive charges. Charges interact with each other, like you can see in my screen. Often when you remove clothes from the closet dryer, they seem to stick together. This is because some of the clothes have gained electrons by rubbing against other clothes. The clothes losing electrons become positive. The negative clothes are attracted to the positive clothes. Here, have you ever rubbed a balloon on your hands and stuck it on the wall? How do you think this works? Exactly, I prepared for you one more example. Surrounding every charge is an electric field. Throughout the electric field, a charge is enabled to push or pull all another changes. The Gauss generator, large silver ball, deposits electrons on the ball. When a person places a hand on the ball and the machine is turned on, electrons are transferred to and collected on the person touching the silver ball, like this. This is the example of large silver ball. Why do you think this machine affects the hair on the children in the picture? Please think about this question. Now guys, this is the example of our electricity. And what causes to be shocked when you rub your feet across carpet? Do you know? As you walk across the carpet floor, your body builds up a static charge. When you reach for a metal doorknob, the charges flow between your hand and the doorknob and you feel a shock. An electrical discharge is a passing of an electric current throughout the air from a negatively charged object to a positively charged object, and this is what causes lightning. Guys, what is a conductor and insulator? I hope that you remember all these definitions from our previous lesson. A conductor is a metal which allows an electric current to pass. Metals are good conductors of electricity. An insulator is a metal which does not allow an electric current to pass. Non-metals are good conductors of electricity. Plastic, glass, wood and rubber are good insulators. How are static charges detected? This is the example of our static charges detected. Please work out this my example. Notice guys that the position of the leaves on an electroscope when they are uncharged, like A, negatively charged, like you can see in picture B, and positively charged, that you can see this example of electrons move towards knob in picture C. What is the difference between static electricity and current electricity? Do you know? Static electricity is stationary or collects on the surface of an object, whereas current electricity is flowing very rapidly through a conductor. The flows of electricity in current electricity has electrical pressure or voltage. Electric charges flow from an area of high voltage to an area of low voltage. Water pressure and voltage behave in similar ways. And this is, guys, there are some similarities between the flow of water in a pipe and flow of electric current throughout a circuit. In picture A, you can see how water flows only when the pipe makes a closed loop. In picture B, you also can see how electric charge flows only when the wire makes a closed loop. The pressure on the water flowing throughout the pipes on the last slide compared to the voltage electric potential flowing throughout the wires of the circuit. The unit used to measure voltage is volts or V. The flow of charges in a circuit is called current. Current I is measured in amperes A. What are batteries? Batteries are composed of a chemical substance which can generate voltage which can be used in a circuit. There are two kinds of batteries, dry cell and wet cell batteries. Below is an example of a dry cell. The zinc container of the dry cell contains a moist chemical paste surrounding a carbon rod suspended in a middle. Guys, today that's all about our lecture, which was dedicated to the electricity and magnetism. After this lecture, I prepared for you some tasks. Please do them after you will watch this video, and if you will have some questions, please inform me about them. I wish you good luck. See you soon. Goodbye.